Hey everybody, welcome back to Flight Simulator and our career as a airline pilot. We're still flying for Topa Sky, however we've been asked to move out to the Samoan Islands to do some flights out there. So we're on the main one, Pago, and today we're going to be flying east to, what's it called, Ofu? It's another island in the Samoas. It's not American Samoa, but another one I think. It's mainly over the ocean, so this should be interesting. And as you can see up here, they've got the new liveried Caravans. So we're flying actual Topa Sky colors. But let's jump in. We'll get the aircraft up and running. We have 7 passengers today, so we're almost a full flight. So we'll put the fuel boost on, ignition on. Set the avionics and, oh no, other way. There we go. We'll crank her up. Now the latest patch has come out, which was done to fix some performance issues, and unfortunately...
Cessna Zulu Kilo, Foxtrot Alpha X-ray taking off runway 5 departing straight out.
Alright, I'm gonna get you, something I forgot to do. Turn... It's not this one, it is this one. Turn you off. And let's go to you, and you can be quiet. Alright. So, during the patch, unfortunately they broke some other things. So some of the GPS stuff isn't working, and there's some other issues with like the Airbus aircraft. There's an issue with it. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be flying pretty much using ATC or pilot to ATC for all our nav and ATC duties, and that should work out a little bit better for us as we're here. So we're just going to see if there's anyone there. Skyway 607. What's my flight number? Oh, Skyway 6064, ready to taxi. No. I'm not even sure there's a tower up here in the thing. Let me tune in the frequencies. Yeah, there's just approaching that, and then there's just these multi-frequencies. So we're not going to worry about that. Let's turn you off. But basically we're going to go out and then fly around and land over at the other place. So we're going to be cruising at, where's my controls here? We're going to be basically flying eastward. So I'm going to set that to east. We're going to take off to the north. The winds are out of just about the east. So it should be pretty good. We're going to fly at an altitude of 5,000 feet. Nice IFR altitude, and we're going to squawk 2,000 on that. We're going to get rid of this. So one of the other changes I made, and I mentioned it in my Welsh series, I've bumped up the external graphics, and to do that I've had to drop down from 4K resolution on my monitor to basically a 14:4. So it's a little bit. I know it's rendered out in 1080 for YouTube, but it's a little bit less for me aircraft-wise. But the resolutions and textures and clouds are a lot better on the outside. So let's get ready to taxi. We can come back on U to normal. You can go to normal. Oh, you're the generator. Turn you on. Oh, you are on. Ignition to normal. Starter can come back to normal. So it's going to be a pretty simple flight. We're going to go out, fly basically eastwards, about 60 miles to the airport, and then land. So let's zoom in here. And we're going to taxi down to the end of the runway here and then take off. So it'll be pretty quiet on the radios, which is fine. Let's get the taxi light on. And we will head out. And this guy can duck as we go around him. Just taxi by the truck here. So this should be pretty scenic. We're off in the islands here. A little bit more tropical than it was in New Zealand itself. So we're going to fly out to this island to the east and then come back this afternoon. And tomorrow we have another flight out to an island to the west, and then we come back again in the afternoon. And hopefully, in our airline career, we will get called up to perhaps fly for the main line, which is based out of the UK. Because I would like to switch over to the Airbus. And fly that airplane. But for now, we'll stick with this one. Just gonna go down to the end of the runway here. That's all the little buildings. Well, it should be pretty good. I've got live weather going. At the time of recording this, it is the middle of the night there, about 3 in the morning. So I've advanced the time to roughly when this flight would be, but this is the weather today. Some high cloud and a little bit of wind out of the east. So Pago traffic, Caravan, or Skyway 6064, runway. What runway are we going off on? Runway 05, ready for takeoff. So we'll move out, put you guys on, strobes on. And we should have a nice takeoff. Put in a notch of flaps. And we are ready to go. Now, before we go, I just want to check something here. There we go. All right. And off we go. Again, we want to make sure we don't overspeed the prop. once again. Keep forgetting about that. I'll remember someday. And up we go. Constant speed props. Bane of my existence. Cargo ship in the harbor there. There's 500 feet. So autopilot, we'll flight level, and we'll heading. Alright, we're going to climb up to $5,000 feet. We'll be on our way. So the heading it wants us to go is 070. So we'll turn this to 070. Should take us about 60 miles out. We should be at the next island, so we'll jump outside and see what we can see, and I will join up with you when we get closer to our destination. Well, as you can see, we're approaching the islands. Now the airport's on the island right to our front. There hasn't been much to see out here. We're out over the ocean. Kind of boring actually, so I think I'm going to go back to the main New Zealand islands for the next couple flights. Probably out of Queenstown and the South Island. But anyway, it's a single runway, basically east to west. We're going to land on the runway that points east because that's where the wind's coming out of. I think, from what I can see on some of the other charts, it should be down about here. So we'll see. So we're going to start a descent. We're going to go down to about 1,000 feet, and that will set us up. The altitude of the airport is about 12 feet, I think. So pretty much sea level. So we're going to start down at a gentle couple hundred feet per minute. We'll just ease back slightly on the throttle. See some little puffy clouds out over the water. Fairly uninteresting flight, very quiet. So we will carry on, and I will get back to you when we're a little bit closer. Alright, so we're turning into the airport. We can see the runway there. So I'm going to come off the autopilot. We'll start slowing down. Up on the prop over there, and we will get ourselves set up for the approach. I don't know why I'm on an angle like this. Alright, let's get the speed down. bit of a dive there. I think we're going to be fast. I should be able to
500.
go a little fast and then slower down at the end. There we go. Make for an interesting approach. Oh, we're floating. Come on. And we are down. Welcome to Ofu. We're just going to pull off here into the grass, and that will do it. So we'll get the brakes on, and we'll shut her down. Come on. There we go. I'm not sure why it actually did that to us. Hasn't done that for a while. And we'll start shutting some of these off. And we're all good. Well, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you on the next flight.